everyone. I'm here trying to do an extreme difficulty Sudoku puzzle on Sudoku.com. Typically the way I like to do these is by starting just with number 1, clicking on it, and then using the awesome feature where they highlight all the ones to figure out if there's any easy ones I can find to fill in. So far, I'm not really seeing anything in the ones. But looking at 2s, I'm already actually seeing that there needs to be a 2 right here because there can't be a 2 in the 2 rightmost columns as well as in the bottom row. So let me fill in that 2. What else am I seeing here? Oh, we know that a 2 can't be in this, in these 2 squares or in this square. So that means that in this box, it'll need to be on the left-hand side, which means that in the middle box, it'll need to be in the middle. But it can't be in that bottom row because of this 2. So we can fill it in the middle, which is great. But that's it for 2s. For 3s, ooh, there's an obvious 3. Anything else that I'm seeing? Not quite. 4s, nope. 5s, not quite. We got 6s are a big no. 7, no. 8, ooh. Fill in an 8. 9. Oh, we actually have a 9 because it can't be in the middle column. So it needs to be in this left-hand column, but it can't be in that top row. So we got a 9 right there. 1s. Not quite. So I'm going to cycle back through the numbers again. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we have a 5 right here because it can't be in these 2 or here. So we get a 5, and then we get a 5 here since a 5 there, there, and there. And then we can fill in a 5 here. And we can't quite round out the 5s, unfortunately. So I'll move back on to 6. Nope, 7. Ooh, so we have a 7 right here, which blocks off these 2, leaving just this top row, which means that in the middle square, it needs to be in the bottom row, but it can't be on the right. So we have it in the middle. So that was awesome. 8. No. 9. Ooh, we have a 9. So 9s can't be here, here, or here, or here because of these 2 9s, and then we have a 9 here, meaning it's got to go up top in the middle. But that's, let me go back through the numbers again. 1. Nope. 2. Oh, awesome. So it can't be here or here, and we can't have a 2 there. So we can fill in a 2 in the upper left. 3. Oh, nice. 3. Got 1. Ooh, and we get a second one too. That's awesome. Then we get a 4. Or we can move on to 4. Not seeing much. 5. No such luck. 6. I don't have a lot going on with 6s so far. Sorry, everything just froze up there for a sec. Moving on to 7s. Oh, it looks like if I really think about it, there might be a smart one. So a 7 can't go here, meaning that it has to be in one of these 2 squares. But that excludes these 2 squares. So then we know it has to be in one of these 2 on the left, and it can't be in the middle row, so it has to be in this square. Look at us. No, but I think that's it for now for 7s. We can move on to 8s. Not seeing anything. 9. Nope. Oh, cool. So 1 can't be here, can't be here. So we can sneak it there. 25% complete. Way to go, us. Let me move on to 2s. Nope. 3s. Darn. 4. Oh, cool. We get a 4. And we can also finish off this column, it looks like. Need to make it a 6. I'm just going to fill in some other 6s that I'm seeing while I'm thinking about 6s. And then I can fill this box in with a 7. I can finish this one off with a 9. Pretty awesome to be able to finish those 2 off. What else am I looking at? Let me think a little bit more. Why don't I just go through the numbers again? I think that's maybe the easiest way to do it. So 1, no, 2, no, 3, nope, 4, 5, wanted more from a 5, didn't get it, 6, 7, 8, I'm feeling discouraged, 9, darn. So at this point, I think it'll help if I start to jot some notes. I think we talked about these needing to be a 1 or a 7. In this middle square, it needs to be 1, 2, 4, or 6. So 1, 4, and then 1, 2, 4, 6. Oops. 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 6. Up top, we get a 1, 6, 7. So 1, then 6 and 7, and then 6 and 7. 1, 4, 9 in this row, it looks like. 1, 4, 9. 1, 4, 9. I'm going to remove the 1. Lastly, I got to figure this row out. So, or these last 2 in this box. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. I think I'll note up this middle square now, so I'll need a 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5, and 8. It's 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 8, 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 1, 5, 8. And it looks like that's going to be the rest of this row too, so let me just finish that off while I'm thinking about it. And then can't be 1, 2. Can be a 4, but can't be a 5 or an 8. So this one actually needs to be a 4, which is awesome. Let me fill that in. Anything else? Not seeing it. So these 2 right here need to be a 3 and a 6. Oh no. I'm going to pretend like I didn't accidentally do that. Oops. I meant to note this up. So 3 and a 6. And then in the rest of this square, we'll need a 1, a 4 and a 5, and an 8 and a 9. So 1, 4, no 5, 8, 9, 4, 5, 8, 9, and then 1, 4, 8, 9. So looking at this bottom row, it looks like it'll be a 3, 4, 6, and 9. Let me try. So this will be a 3 or a 4. Ooh, in this one, we already have a 3, a 4, and a 9 in this column. So let me fill this in as a 6. And then that means that we get this 6 here. So that was definitely fruitful for us to do that, so we could figure out that 6. That leaves 3, 4, 9 for this bottom row. So let me fill all those in. Looking, maybe not this row right here. We have 1, 4, 7, and 8. Or no, 2, 4, 7, and 8. So 2, 4, 7, no 8. 2, 4, 8. 4, 7, 8. No 2, but a 4. No 7, but an 8. Oops. So we got that all looked at. And now we just need to fill in the last, this row right here, which would be 1, 3, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 3, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 3, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 6, 7, 8. Cool. What is this going to help me figure out? I think this is a good time to go back through all of the numbers just to see if there's anything I can kind of maybe deselect that would help me figure everything out. So far, everything seems to be what I would expect. Yeah, 4 is not seeing a lot. With the 5s, gosh darn. Not seeing anything with the 5s. 6. No dice. 7. Oh, look at this. So a 7 can't be in any of these spots because of the 7 right here. And it can't be in this spot because of the 7 right here. So it needs to be in this middle column. It can't be on the right column because of this 7. And so that means that it needs to be in either here or here, which means that this can't be a 7. So if I, and the only other option is a 6, so I can just fill in the 6. And then that also means I can fill in a 6 right here and right here. And I think at this point that should pretty much hopefully be close to uncorking us for the rest of the puzzle. So a 3 because it can't be in the 2 right columns here, it needs to be right there, and then right here. So yeah, that's 3s are done. 4 right there, 9 here. Really, I'm just trying to do this as fast as possible at this point. But these need to be 1, 2, so this needs to be a 4. And a 9, and a 9 to finish off the 9s. We got a 1 here, 1 there, 1, 1, 1, 1. Done with the 1s. 7, 7. Boom, boom. Maybe 2s could be done. 8s. Looks like my puzzle froze, unfortunately, right as I'm done with it. I think I'm just gonna end the video here. Let's just assume I was able to get this done because it looks like the timer has stopped. So yeah, I'm gonna call it done here. Thanks everyone for watching. I trust that you will assume that I'm able to finish it from here, and thank you for watching.